Hello and welcome to On the Road. Now, this game, this game is not like ETS or ATS standards. It is definitely below those standards at this present moment in time. But they do have the Scania and MAN licenses, if you like, to use their trucks. So that's a plus. Also, in this game, they use the actual tacos in the trucks, which I will show you, well, when we begin the game. They have multiple deliveries that you can take at one time. So you can pick up from two different places or the same place, but go into different places as destinations to drop them off. You also have the rigid trucks as well as the articulated trucks in this game. So that's a good plus as well. But there is negatives that kind of outweigh the positives still at this present moment in time. Now, to be fair, the game is only probably, just over a year old, I think. That could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it came out in last year, 2021. I could be wrong. I'm sure somebody will correct me in the comments if that's not the case. It does have wheel issues, especially, well, I don't know whether it's something I've done wrong, not set up right, whatever, but for whatever reason, I cannot get my Logitech G27 to match the rotation of the truck wheel turning in the cab. Even though I've set the game to 900 degrees rotation and my profiler to 900 degrees rotation, they never match. No matter what I do, I can only turn my wheel 90 degrees left or 90 degrees right, and that's a full 900 degrees in the cab. I don't know whether it's something I've missed, something I've not set up correctly. Yeah, for me, it's not happening. I've kind of adjusted my wheel rotation in the Logitech profiler to 180 degrees, so that's 90 degrees each way. Judge better when driving the truck because the truck's cab's real wheel rotation is still 900 degrees. So, without further ado, it's a new game, and here we can create our what do you call it? Our player. I couldn't think, so we'll go with Bear. Accept. Company name, we'll go with Bear Trucking. Now, I'll show you something that's cool in this as well, but it's not. Oh, it's right, cool. Sorry. Bear Trucking. Oh, gosh. This has a livery editor built into it. Now, Eurotruck has a livery editor to a point, but this livery editor is better in my opinion. So we choose our player, or not our player, but our player image. We'll go with this guy, and we'll go with the company logo, which is the truck brand. I prefer Scania over MAN. I don't know why, it's just I do. Then you choose where you start. And this game is based in Germany, only Germany. And has all the, is it towns or cities, however you prefer to call them. So we'll start in Berlin, I guess. I don't really know. I mean, I've fired up the game. I've made sure I've got all my controls working and things. So I've had a little bit of a play with it. But yeah, I actually originally bought the game when it came out because it has so much potential. It has the potential to compete with Eurotruck and American Truck. So, here we go. We're greeted with this screen as we join. New vehicles available. That is the articulated truck, similar to the ones you drive in ETS. And you also have a rigid truck, which is basically the cab and a fixed box on the back of it. So congratulations, received a cattle trailer and a semi from the company Liquidation. Please choose a location where you want to pick up. Okay, so we'll stay with Berlin. That's where our base is. And then you push through to this screen, which is your kind of company screen, shall we call it. You're greeted with this message. My name is Rocco Shadell, and I am happy to guide you through the first steps around the sandbanks established in your business. Your headquarters and the first truck are good foundations for a successful haulage company. You should search for some assignments at the companies nearby by the logistics menu. Combine several tools and rearrange them there to save miles and keep your truck reasonable loaded. Surely that should say reasonably, but okay. I'll get back to you as soon as you are ready for the next step. Best regards, Rocco Chanel, Senior Consultant. So that's good. Thanks, Rocco. So logistics, this is where we make our routes, plan our routes. So I'll come back to that in one moment. So like I was saying, this is the vehicles we got. We got the rigid one, which is the cab with the box on the back. I'd probably refer to it as about an 18-tonner, 1822, something like that. It's got a 12-speed gearbox, carries 8.75 kilos. Now, you need to pay attention to this when we pick up the multiple drops. It will tell you in the logistics menu as well in a minute, which I'll show you. The fuel capacity, that's good. And it's brand new. Now, like I was saying with the customize, you can create your liveries in here. Obviously, we can't afford it at the moment. We've only got £8,000, but look how good look how good they are. I mean, you can choose all kinds of different ones, and you can change the colours of them as well. So we've got the bear truck in, and we got the logo of the company on the side as well. I do apologise if there is jump cuts. I do have quite a bad cough at the moment. It's not pretty. But yeah, so I'll try and cut everything out as best I can. But yeah, just some cool logo. Some cool graphics that you can apply to the truck and mix them up. Where's the one that I had earlier when I was messing with it? Let's try and find that quickly so I can show you. I mean, it doesn't really matter, I suppose, but the one I found earlier suited it pretty well. Wasn't that one? It was not that one either. It sort of wrapped up and around like that. That's the one. So go into here, you can choose your different colours like so, and this one would be the, that's not the logo, what's that? The white bit. Oh, that's the door handles. Okay. Okay, that's the door handles that you can choose. And you can have, this will be the wording of the of your company. You can change that, adjust that. Not only that, you can adjust the position and the style of the wording. Oh, words not existing right now. So let's do that for now, and then you can choose different styles of fonts is the word I'm looking for. Different fonts of different fonts basically. And yeah, but obviously it's $44,000 to 44,000 euros to do that, which we cannot afford right now. Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool that it actually could put your name on it. I just thought that was worth showing off. And over here is where you got your employees. You can, that's me apparently. You can obviously select a slot and hire somebody else. You got your finances of the company. First we have to select the vehicle, which we already have selected. We got the rigid one there, or we got the semi there. But we'd have to pick up, but all we've got for that is the cattle trailer at the moment. So yeah, let's go with the rigid one for today. And then we want to go into this menu, the logistics menu. Now over here, it will list the jobs that we select, and we can move them about. So this is basically your route planner, and it'll plan it out on the map for you as well. The only thing you cannot do at the moment, put down waypoints. So that's a bit of a negative, but we'll just have to remember that when you start with no fuel. So you have to go to a fuel station first, really. So So you got your truck services in here as well, such as that fix up your truck and things, like you do with Euro Truck. But yeah. So let's go to this one first. The what's that? Bruto. We're not looking for a major long job. Just want a short one. What have we got near us anyway? So I don't know Germany. So we got Magdeburg is the closest. We got Hanover down there, or Leipzig. So if we wanted to, we could take a job down to Hanover, but we could also make a stop off in Magdeburg. If we got a job that needed to go down to Magdeburg, we could take both jobs from here at the same time and drop off Magdeburg on the way through to Hanover. Or we could take two to Hanover and have different drop-offs in Hanover itself, which I think is pretty good. And if they implemented that into Euro Truck or American Truck or both, that would be pretty good. As you can see, I have a route planned out on the map here. I've selected a couple of deliveries. I've selected one pickup from Burrito. I keep calling it Burrito. That's food. From Bruto. And also one from whatever this place is called. I can't quite see it. Can't zoom in enough. But we're picking one up from here as well. Now, the one from Bruto is going all the way down into Leipzig. In fact, they're both going into Leipzig, I think. No, they're not. The Bruto one is going into Leipzig down to the pet shop company. And the other delivery is only going to Easy Tank here. So, what I'll show you now is if we cross that off, this is our current route that's set up. You can see we're picking up the cat toys from Bruto and going down to deliver them to Leipzig. And then we're coming back up to Berlin empty, and then picking up the pallets of fast food and taking them down to Easy Tank, which is back down the same way. That's kind of not really fuel efficient or worth it for the company, is it? If you're going back empty from Leipzig back up there to pick up the next delivery from the same place. So what we're going to do is we're going to use these here. We're going to bump this one up like that by one, and that now moves that to there. Then if we zoom back in, the route has now altered. Where is it? There we go. The route has now altered. So we're starting here. We will whip up and grab fuel. But then we'll come back down. We'll go to Bruto, pick up the cat toys as originally planned. Then from Bruto, we're going to go across to here and pick up the fast food. So that'll be two deliveries that we got on board for different places. Now, when you're doing multiple deliveries, you need to pay attention to these figures. That's the weight of the delivery you're picking up. That's the maximum weight that you can carry. That says that takes up 30% room in the back of the truck. Then you're going to go down to the next pickup, and we're going to pick up 4,900 kilos, which will take up another 56% room in the back of the truck. So combine them together, they're going to be 6,000, 7,000 something in kilos. So we're underweight, which is good, and we're under capacity. So we could take another one possibly, but we're not going to worry about that today. We'll just do two just to show off the multiple stops. I mean, it's pretty straightforward. So from here, we're going to go down to, we're not going to go straight to Leipzig. We're going to swap those two around, and we're going to deliver the Easy Tank stuff on the way through. Easy Tank stuff is going to be here on the way through to Leipzig. So we'll come down here, we'll be passing Easy Tank anyway, so we may as well stop off at Easy Tank, make that delivery, carry on down our journey down to Leipzig to make the final stop at Pets Company. Multiple deliveries from two pickup locations, but the locations are in the same town. Now, if I was to make it really interesting, what I could do is pick up a delivery from Berlin to Magdeburg. Magdeburg. Pick up a delivery from Magdeburg going down this way somewhere to replace the one that I dropped off. So that the like it says in the description, the truck is as loaded as it can be constantly to keep you from losing money, or not necessarily losing money, but making the best profit that you can from it. Without further ado, let's get out to the truck and show you the truck and taco and everything. Straight into the truck. There's no loading screen. Unfortunately, it's kind of, I wouldn't say a glitch, but not a glitch. The wipers will always start up when you jump into the truck like that. It's just the way the game is. You've obviously got your information in the bottom right screen there. Track IR works with this. That is another plus. That is a big plus because I don't remember it working last time I played it, which was when it first released. Do not remember it working then. So up here, if I zoom in, you got the taco, where it says insert card. You do need to use that. You do need to pay attention to it, because you will get fined. If you drive without putting the taco card in first, you get a fine. If you go over your hours, you get a fine. But before you put the taco card in, you need to start the engine, I believe. Either start the engine or ignition on, one or the other. Why is the ignition not turned on? There we go. So we can fire it up. And as you see, no fuel. You always start with no fuel. Okay, so if we go up here to the taco, I'm just using the zoom in. I do have it all mapped on my controls. So we do that. That says rest time. That's bear is in, insert card. So that's in. I want to switch. There we go, and now it says bear drive time. Okay, so if I press the accept button with it saying bear rest time, that's effectively putting you into the sleep, like you're pulling up to a rest stop in ETS basically. Except this one, I don't think you actually have specific rest stops. You just need to stop and put it into rest mode, and then it'll sleep, and then your drive time starts over again. 9 hours of drive time. So before we get going, let's put the side lights on there. I always like to drive with side lights when I'm driving the big trucks. I do it with ETS as well. So before we go anywhere, you can also get out of the truck in on the road, so we can have a look at the truck. Looks pretty smart, huh? I was just trying to take a quick screenshot, but for some reason that's not working. Anyway, but yeah. You can also open the back doors, which we'll have to do when we load up. So when we get to the pickup, we'll have to open the back doors, and we'll get our load, and you'll see the load in the back of the truck. So that's pretty cool. And we also have to get out of the truck to fuel it, which you'll see very shortly, because we'll have to make a fuel stop. And to fuel it, you just look at the fuel tank and fill it up. Yeah, left mouse button again to get you in and out of the vehicle. Let's press F1, and that will get rid of that on screen thing, because I prefer to look at the dash one. So without further ado, let's just double check the map actually. Where's the... Okay, so we follow it out and then take the first left. Okay. Because like I said, you cannot put down waypoints. Now this AI traffic in this is just, well, it's something else. If you think it's bad in ATS, ETS, you're gonna be appalled when if you play this. Now, the steering with this, like I said, doesn't match up to the wheel that I'm using. I don't know whether it's down to the programming of the, or it's not integrated into the game properly, or it's something I've not done. I've tried reconfiguring it, I've tried doing all sorts, but I cannot get it to match up. So I'm doing the best I can with it. It's workable. It is workable. It just takes a bit of adjustment, that's all. So, I hope you're all having a good day. Oh, I've done it. I've done it. I've done it. I put it into... trying to use it as a real automatic like I do with American Truck and Euro Truck, and it doesn't work that way in this game. Basically, 1 on the gear cog is some sort of rank mode, I don't know. We want this lane because we've got to go left for fuel. And 3 seems to be the automatic drive mode. But yeah. So let's turn left here and go grab some fuel. If you don't already, I do stream live on Twitch. Twitch.tv/thegamingbear2888. I'm live every Saturday and Sunday, 8 PM UK time. Feel free to hop over there and give me a hey, give me a follow. Now, sometimes, whoops, forgot to turn the engine off. Here we go. Turn the engine off. Parking brake is on. Then we can get out. So normally there's markers on the floor, but I have actually turned them off in the options. Just for immersion. So what you would do is you get out the truck. The fuel tank would light up green if you're using the markers. And then you hold the left mouse button to fill it up. You'll see it going up in the bottom right corner. And there we go. That is now full. So, thankfully, nothing to pay. It's all done automatically. Let's jump back in here. And turn this on. Gearbox is not in neutral. Now it is. Let's fire it up. Put it into third or drive. And then take the park brake off and get rolling to our first pickup. Now, like I said earlier, this game has got so much potential. I just hope the developers continue to update it, work on it, bring bigger things to it. They don't need to go straight out and go with all the map DLC and map extensions like Euro Truck is doing now. Stop, thank you. Or even worry about bringing out more trucks. What's your problem, buddy? On my line, aren't I? I'm on my side of the road. What's your problem? Don't even need to bring out more trucks. They need to work on the basic game first. Improve the steering, improve... Buddy, you're causing such a traffic jam. Improve the things that are not good with it. I've done it again. There we go. Take the park brake off. After the yellow van, we can go. Oh god, that bus stop down there again. OMSI 2, it's the same people that made OMSI 2. That's why you see all these other games displayed on billboards or whatever around the towns. And Fur Bus, that was another one that they've done. So it's the same company that have done those. So if you've played any of those games, I have not personally played any of those. so I can't compare it, but yeah, it just, if you've been if you've played a ETS since release, you would understand that this is kind of how ETS 2 started out. You know, the textures were flat, the cars had no drivers. I think these cars do have drivers though. Do they or don't they? I can't quite tell, they're going too quick. Yeah. It helps if you take the park brake off. But yeah, that's kind of how ETS 2 started out. Was the ETS 2 didn't have drivers in the cars. The AI cars were basically on rails, going around whatever route they were programmed to take. And this is our first pickup here, Bruto. So now, let's just make our first pickup. Again, there would be a marker on the floor there if you have the markers on. Where's the... I'm trying to play it like ETS again. There's reverse. Now you're about to see some jank reversing. But yeah. And where that red door is there on the right is where you would see another marker. There we go. So let's get out the truck. Yeah, where the red door is up there, you'd see another marker. You would stand in and go, right, okay. Yeah, that's the pickup that we're picking up from here. Okay. Go around here to the back. Open up the doors. And it'll pop up with another menu in a minute. There we go. Assignment summary. Yeah, pick those up. And there they are, in the back of the truck. That's the delivery we got to make. Again, the rear doors would light up green as well if you had the markers turned on. So the rear doors are now shut and secure. We can now get back in the truck and make our way to this second pickup. How are we doing for drive time? Oh, we've got 7.5 hours left yet of drive time. So yeah, like I said, you need to keep an eye on that tacho. Now, I myself am learning, in the very, very early stages of learning, how to get, to basically get my provisional, basically get my HGV license. Now what are you going to do, buddy? You're going to walk straight through the truck, are you? Yeah. And there you go. Beautiful. Thanks for that. Nice. Yeah. So apparently pedestrians don't recognise you're there either. They just walk straight through you. I'm learning. I lost my train of thought. I'm learning to do my HGV myself. I'm learning to drive one of the articulated trucks. I've got a long road ahead of me. I've got to apply for my provisional first, so I've you know, I'm literally just getting to do it. I'm not nowhere near actually completing it yet, but yeah, something I've wanted to do for a few years, so it's something I'm going to do. But yeah, man, this traffic is mad. So we might actually have to make a rest stop before we reach Leipzig. Depends how we do for time. But like I say, I don't think there's actually designated rest stops like there is in Eurotruck. I believe you just pull up at a safe place and switch it over to rest. Ooh, switch it over to rest stop and make your rest. Yeah, I'm not seeing any rest stops as such. There's these things here. I don't know if that means rest stop or that's just like a food symbol to go with that. Well, that would be possibly where we make the food delivery. The fast food delivery that we've got on board. Would be at that point there. I mean, that would make sense. But yeah. See, now most of this traffic wants to go left, I think, which is what causes the tailback here. So the next pickup is not too far down the road. It is still in Berlin. And we'll make the second pickup. Oh, stopping at a green light. That's always good. But yeah, this game has, like I said, has potential. It has things that I would love to see in Eurotruck. Overshot it again. Not overshot it, but gone too far forward that I can't see the light. There we go. That park brake on, wait for the green light. And we'll hook a left here. It's that front sun visor thing that is kind of stopping me from seeing the light. I can't see the light. Although there's actually a light over there, look, on the left side. I've just seen. But yeah. There we go. Let's hook this left. Is the pickup down here? I believe, maybe? I've forgotten. Oh, that's right. I couldn't see what the name of the place was, could I? Well, we're actually picking it up from. I was in the wrong lane then, but never mind. Turning right here. Okay. Oops. Turn that off. Don't need that left turn indicator on. So we're merging into one lane here now. We're also speeding a bit. Now I've heard there is speed cameras in the game. This is where we're picking up from in here. There is speed cameras in the game. I have yet to see one. Yeah. So again, there would be markers in front of these doors. Now with these doors, because there's no platform, what we have to do is open the doors before we back up to it. So I'm trying to do it like Eurotruck again, and I can't do it like that in this game. So let's get it lined up here. Not easy with when you're trying to judge the steering. There we go. Looks pretty good. Let's put the park brake on, jump out the truck, and open the back doors. There we go. See, we've got that load in there from for pets. Pet's place. So let's reverse her up now to the door. Take the park brake off. There we go. Again, there would be markers here if you play with the markers on. That should be good enough. Neutral, park brake on, engine off. You can leave the lights, side lights on, that's not a problem. Won't be long. You could probably leave the engine running if you wanted to. Again, go to the door. Pick up, again, there'd be markers on the floor if you play with markers, so you can find the place. Just go to the door, pick up the fast food. Go into the logistics hub in Berlin, from the logistics hub in Berlin, which is here. And now we've got to pull forward. Start the engine. In gear and handbrake off, park brake off. Pull forward. Park brake on. Oh, I pressed the wrong button up and off. There we go, now it's neutral. Let's get out and secure the load. Did the load go in? I'm going to assume the load is in there. Considering I would say it's now at least 2 deep. Just it looks the same as the other stuff. Pet food. So let's shut those. And if it is in there, the sat-nav should have updated. The sat-nav looks like it's updated. Check the mapping. Yeah, so all we got left now on the current route is the 2 deliveries, so we did pick it up. So now with the deliveries, you can see it also says 0% there. Because this is taking into account how much room is left in your truck after you've done the delivery. So after we've made this first delivery, we'll have 30% room left, which is the cat toys down to the pet shop in Leipzig. So this one takes up 30% of the room of the truck. Allegedly. Okay. Alright, so let's roll out. That's in the right gear. Take the park brake off. And get on down to the first delivery. All clear. Let's roll. Notice they're having a great time over there. Having a mad rave over there. Look at them. Yeah. It's a thriller. Thriller night. Oh dear. You know, when games are like this, with so many crazy glitches, it's sometimes you just gotta laugh and accept them. As much as a perfect game that you want, it's oh god, you just got to accept them sometimes. What is that over there? Is that like some sort of fashion shop? I would guess. Clothes shop. You got the same 2D print over there. John Cutter. How are we doing for time? 5 hours yet. Plenty of time. What's he doing in the middle of the road, in the middle of the central reservation? We're going to be going left. Green to keep it rolling. Dab at the brake to break the cruise control. So as I was saying earlier, I do have limited time to actually play games, let alone make videos. That's why my YouTube channel's kind of gone a bit quiet, because most of my YouTube channel is taken from my Twitch streams, and some RP uploads from those streams have kind of been my main upload to the YouTube channel. Should you wish to join our GTA 5M server, roleplay server, link will be down in the description of this video below, as always. Yeah, but I believe the age limit. Sorry, not limit. You must be at least 16 to join, to apply, basically. So there'll be a link to the Discord server down below where you'll find an application form should you wish to join. As a Civ, Leo, Fire, I'm talking away. Civ, Leo, Fire, EMS. Yeah, those roles are available. I don't have anything to do with the application side of it. But yeah, I enjoy playing on the server with everyone. And those videos will return to my channel. Getting back into My Summer Car as well, if you've ever heard of that or played that. I've streamed that, well, quite a lot on my channel, but last weekend we started again. We've built the car. It needs some adjustments, but I think I'd just take it to Flatari and get Flatari to adjust the tap-ins and the airflow and stuff. Get him to give it the once-over. Yeah, I mean, this is a trucking game at the end of the day. It's a nice, relaxing game, just like Euro Truck is. An ATS. The traffic trees, things like that, can pop in and out, but you know, it's tweaks and things that they need to make, but before they bring out any like more maps or more trucks. But yeah, that's my opinion anyway. It's a good game. It has pros and cons like any game does. It has things that Euro Truck and ATS could implement, and I wish they would implement, but they haven't yet. Doesn't mean to say they won't in the future, such as using the actual tacho. That is part of being a HGV driver, is using the tacho. Or taking multiple stops to different locations on one journey. Like we're doing here. I wish that was in ETS, especially for when you actually have your own trailer. Even if it's just for when you have your own trailers, implement it on that side. That would give having your own trailers a meaning, rather than just having your own trailer. There you go. And don't get me wrong, I love ETS and ATS. Like I said, this game has a lot of potential, and I hope that they do stick with it and do improve it and do bring the upgrades to, not the upgrades, the updates to it. Do that on the other side of the road. The traffic just popping in, rather than like it does in ETS. It starts so far away and gets closer to you. It just pops in from a certain distance. So that's not our stop then, I don't think. Just check a map. Oh no, crikey, we're miles from the actual stop. It stops down here. Okay. We haven't even gone past Magdeburg yet. Nice, nice lake over there. And a bridge in the distance. What's that structure over there? Is that, oh, it's something to do with the train, isn't it? I suspect. Train. There's no train there. Be a bridge. Boats. This is a nice bridge as well. Oh, so it's a dam. Oh, damn. Are we exiting here? Yes, I think we are. Are we? Or were we not supposed to? I don't think we were supposed to. Oh. Blurp. Yes, we were. I was right. Ooh. That's sharp. We was supposed to exit this way. I was correct. Moving over. Thank you. Just bully my way in. Okay, so here we are. Arriving at our first drop-off. Now, it's a food delivery, so we want to be on the left here somewhere, I would think. Oh no, don't say it's actually over there. The food in... Okay, so I'm actually going to have to turn the markers back on because I don't actually know where the drop-off point is. What are we doing? Show triggers, there we are. Triggers they're called, not drop-off. You know what I mean? Resume. See, so now you see the markers on the floor there for the fuel. Where's the drop-off for the... Well, let's move the truck out of the way here. One second. Don't say it's across the road there. Because that would actually be real annoying. Just get out the truck and have a bit of a look. Oh, it's back there. Okay. Well, at least I know where it is now. So, we need to do that, and we need to stick it in reverse. Okay. So I was right to sort of drive through the fuel station, but it actually goes here. When it goes green, like that, you're in position. Put the park brake on. Let's shut the engine down. Bit in neutral. And get out the truck. Now we need to open these. And we need to go over to here. Say, oi, I got your delivery. Here you go, look, here's your delivery. Bosh. Achievement unlocked. Perfectionist. Jolly good. Okay, so we'll get paid 4,500 euros for that. And 499 reputation. They were not damaged. The price deduction in that doesn't count because they weren't damaged. That's all good. Happy days. Thank you very much. That trigger's now disappeared, and we should see the load disappeared off the back of the truck as well. Yes, so we've only got one load on there now, which is good. So let's lock this back up and roll out. See the doors light up green as well, because I turned the markers back on, and the same with the fuel tank, or would if it was in the fuel position. Door handle lights up so we can get back in. And yeah, so I probably cut out most of that, the end of that journey there. It was probably about 4 or 5 minutes worth. It was just literally just driving down the motorway. I didn't think you'd want to see that too much. So yeah, let's head on out to our next delivery, our final delivery, down in Leipzig at the pet shop. Let's put her in gear, park brake off, and roll out. It's quite a nice truck park here. People having a bit of a picnic there. Anything coming? Nope. Oops. Let's get back on the motorway. Or highway, if you prefer. Oh, crikey. An hour and a half, so we might... God, it's just not easy driving with a wheel that doesn't match up with the game wheel. What the heck have you done? What have you done, buddy? How did you manage that? Was you checking your tacho as well? Dear, oh dear. Yeah, it's not easy driving and zooming into something else while driving with a wheel that doesn't match the game wheel. Hour and 26. And then we have to stop for a break. I don't know if it beeps or makes noises or anything when you get close to it. Like it does in Euro Truck. Does it make noise? I don't know. I generally play with the rest stop off and take the rest at night time. Especially if I'm streaming, because otherwise it's you can't see anything. It's not good for the stream. Okay, is this our exit? I didn't pay attention to the road sign. I think it might be. It is our exit. But we want this lane, Leipzig. No, we don't. We want that lane. Apparently. Even though the sign said Leipzig was straight on. It merging. Merging again. Now, normally I do drive better than this, especially in Euro Truck ATS, where the wheel matches the rotation, but I'm doing the best I can with it. It's almost like the slightest turn of my wheel turns it like 10-15 degrees in game. And why is... Oh, I see. It's got each lane mapped on the sat-nav. No. Yes, we are taking this exit. Sat-nav's a bit... that was a bit harsh braking, wasn't it? The sat-nav's a bit... doolally. It had me in the far left lane to cut all the way across. As if you would do that in a truck. If you would do that in a car. Knock on the cruise control. Looks like we're approaching Leipzig now. Just pulling into Leipzig. Looks quite townish here. Means the speed will drop as well. 50. Make a right turn here. At this light. And make our way to our destination. Cut that a bit closer. A bit close to the barrier on the inside. Got away with it. Make the left turn. And we're reaching our destination here on the right hand side. Somewhere. Come on. Be around the back here on the left, I should presume. Yep, there's the marker. And we'll have to open the back doors before we back up to it. But let's get her in line first. There we go, swing it back around. Good stuff. Right, let's neutral, park brake on, jump out, open the back doors. Oh, that just lit up green. That reminded me. On this one, you can also have tandems. Or drag if you prefer. So with this box trailer, you can have this front box and another trailer attached to it. An articulated point. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. So let's take the park brake off. Get it into reverse. And back it up to the door. Back it up to the dock. Or the door, or whatever you prefer. Well, it's not a dock, is it? We go back into neutral, park brake on, engine off, jump out the truck, and go and see the man. Say, oi, I got your stuff for you, your cat toys. There you go, buddy. 627 reputation added to our level. 5,655 euros added to our bank for that one delivery. So in that one trip, we made just under 10,000 euro. Because we got 4,200 and something, didn't we, for the first one. So that's that done. Let's fire it up, pull her forward. Take the park brake off, it helps. What we'll do is we'll just park it over here for now. That'll do. Oh, yeah, what's our drive time? Look at that, 16 minutes. And then it's time over. Put the park brake on. Let's turn that off. Oh. There we go, neutral. Lights, lights, lights. There we go. Jump out of here. See the loads, the back of the truck is now empty. That's good. We've done all the deliveries. Shut the doors. Switch it over to the rest. Because we're now 14, is it? 12 minutes. So if we go up here, oops, sugar. Let's try it again. If we go up here, and switch that button, is it? No, that's the wipers. Whoops. Stop. Thank you. That button. Confirm mode switch. There we go. Rest. No, I can't read that. But if we turn the lights on, there we go, so we can illuminate that. There you go, it's back to rest time, 9 hours. We can rest again for 9 hours, or we switch it back to drive time. Like that, and then it's drive time 9 hours. Set the tacho. So yeah. There you have it. Well, if you did like that, give a thumbs up. Subscribe if you wish. Check me out over on Twitch every Saturday, Sunday, 8 PM UK time. I hope you've enjoyed that. If you want to see more of this, let me know in the comments down below. I will do my best. I cannot promise when. But yeah, that is on the road. It has a promising future if they continue to develop it, in my opinion. And wow, those ambient sounds are so loud. But yeah, I've been the Gaming Bear 2888. Links in the description to everything. Until next time, bye for now.